You really kid.
예, 삼촌.
나이 차이가 얼마나 나는데 삼촌이라고 부르는 거지?
What year were you born?
Yeah, well,
I was born in 99.
Oh,
Yo, what the?
and what would you call us? Younger brother.
새끼야.
Sikia. Sikia.
새끼야.
Sikia.
that's like you little brat. 자 오랜만에 용산에 왔는데 용산이 e스포츠의 약간 성지였다는 거를 알고 있었나요?
저는 이제 프로게이머가 이제 또 발로란트가 처음이다 보니까 이게 제가 몰라요 잘 얘기는 들어봤는데 이게 뭐 정확히 어떤지는 모르니까 아마 저 말고 이제 여기 분이 계셨으면 아마 뭐 얘기가 되게 잘 통하지 않았을까.
그렇죠. 근데 아무튼 오늘 용산에 뭐 모인 이유는
네.
좀 특별한 게스트를 불렀다고 들었는데
라고
그러면 오늘 이제 게스트들 오면
네.
저희가 좀 맛있는 한국 음식도 소개해주고
네.
왜냐하면 굉장히 기다렸다고 들었어요. 특히나 텍스처 선수가 알려주는 한국 음식, K 음식.
아니 안 그래도 그 챔피언스를 확정 짓자마자 트위터랑 뭐 이런 거에다가 저를 태그를 하면서 K-BBQ 달라고 자꾸.
고기 먹어야지.
네, 자꾸 달라고 그래가지고 알았다 줄게 했는데 이제 좀 미루다 이제 오늘 시간 딱 맞아가지고
Hey, how's it going? How's it going?
쉽게들 왜 이렇게 늦게 와? You guys are late.
Heretics Valorant Team.
Yeah,
So hot.
So hot. How are you guys holding up with the weather?
Awful, bro.
I know we heard that you've been very excited to come to Korea to eat Korean food. Are you more excited to eat with texture or are you more excited to be at Champions?
챔피언스.
저희끼리 먹어도 될 것 같아. We can just eat on our own then. Texture was telling me that you guys got really close, like Heretics and Gen.G. Was there any special reason or?
When we're like grand finals, like the rehearsals and stuff, we're like talking to each other,
yeah.
like and stuff like that. I think it was probably because of that.
Yeah, because you shared more moments
Yeah,
together,
yeah,
I guess.
exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
I remember your first time in duo in rank.
Rank.
Yeah, maybe good.
Yeah. We were all together actually.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I think it was the Lotus.
No, Sunset.
Sunset. Oh,
Sunset.
Yeah.
Sunset. Me, Rians, Benji.
yeah.
Yo, benjyfishy. Yo, I'm Texture. Hello.
Hey.
Yo, Texture. Yo, bro. Yo. Hello, bro.
Yeah, Sunset was the first time, and then the second time was Lotus. And we're like, yo, Texture.
Yeah. In Twitter,
Yeah.
they have a right.
Yeah, they Oh, it's English.
So there's an
English.
English
one.
Oh.
Well, we should try pronounce something, and you can.
Oh, there you go.
Tojang
이가요.
G guy.
Oh, that's not bad. Tojang jjigae. So do you know what jjigae is? So jjigae is basically the word for like stew
Stew.
in Korean.
Oh, soju. I love grape soju. My favorite. What's favorite?
Simple
Simple.
soju.
Simple
Not favorite.
We should try soju.
We should
Have you tried soju?
Oh, you've never tried it? We should
No. I
try
mean,
it.
with Korea, with Wo0t, sorry. Well, you should show off your chopsticks, bro. He improves. He improves.
he's been
I
practicing.
can use
Yeah.
it.
Chopsticks.
All right.
Already. Look. Wait, I can do it. Look.
Okay.
If you can pick it up.
Pick it.
Let's go. Oh, wait.
Yeah, shit.
It's gone.
It's easy.
We are using for 26 years.
Yeah, that's true, but
True.
yeah. Not easy. Oh,
That's good.
Oh my god.
Okay, nice.
Okay, the ultimate test.
What the? Yo,
You're gonna do like this.
not that.
You're just mixing it. I can do.
Okay.
Yes.
Wait, Texture, you do it.
harder.
You do it. Oh, okay.
I did same.
He's a professional.
Yeah, he's
Not
a
same.
Yeah.
Not same. Not same.
Yeah,
Bro,
try
it's
it.
just a stick.
Oh, nice Benji.
Yeah, Benji's pretty good.
Oh.
You have to put it all at once.
Just eating. Okay,
this
nice,
is-
nice.
It's a bit spicy.
Man, are you selling? Why you did you tell it now?
You nearly kid.
Yeah, 삼촌.
나이 차이가 얼마나 나는데 삼촌이라고 부르는 거지?
What year were you born?
Yeah, well,
I was born in 99.
Oh,
Yo, what are your live? What are you?
I'm 04. I'm 04. It's 2004.
2006.
wait.
Yeah, you can call uncle.
Yeah. What was Huyung?
Pyong.
So I think now that we're eating together,
Yeah.
we should just make it a bit more informal, and we can
Yeah.
do. Are you okay with calling him Hyung?
Hyung?
Even though he's
Yeah.
born in
Hyung?
99?
What do you mean? Of course, 형.
So let's call him Hyung.
Hyung.
And then. If you
Samchung.
can- No. You
No.
can call me Hyung too.
Hyung? Both Hyung?
큰 형.
Hyung.
Big brother.
And what would you call us? Younger brother.
새끼야.
Sikia.
새끼야.
That's like your little brat. All right. So the meat is out. So here they actually cook it once prior, so you can eat it almost right away. But we just kind of heat it up on the grill,
Okay.
and then we just have to cut it up. So
You know what I love about like Korean barbecue is that you guys use scissors, and it's so
Yeah.
good. It's
Like
so
scissors.
good. In England, you never use scissors to cut
Always
anything.
fork.
Why?
I don't know. Like, the only thing we use scissors for is cutting like paper.
Oh.
Yeah. That looks
so
good.
good.
That looks really good.
oh,
Wait,
this is
how is it
the
cooked?
this is the muksa.
Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Oh, I could cry, bro. Oh my
Dig in, dig in.
god.
Wait, can we eat now?
Yeah, go.
yeah.
These are good to go.
It's okay.
Should I? Is there any like dip
Oh yeah.
it?
So
Do
how do
you
you
like-
how do you eat it?
쌈장 없나? 쌤, 쌈장 없어요. 쌈장 is so good.
A little bit of the
You
samjang.
can?
I can't.
I don't.
Yeah.
Like
The samjang is a little bit spicy, but not really.
Wait.
Ready?
Wait.
Wait.
Yes.
Let's go. Oh.
완전 찐 냄새.
Oh.
Is it good? Good. Is that good?
Insane.
That is it. What's awesome in Korean?
짱이라는
지린다. 지렸다.
Jideta.
지렸다.
Yeah. So this is slang. This is slang. But yeah.
Jideta.
Man, it's
It's okay, bro.
There you go.
Oh, thank you.
A true hyung.
thank you, 삼촌.
요.
It's definitely better than Korean barbecue in England. 100%.
Yeah.
When I go back to home, Turkey, I will go to Korean barbecue.
Yeah.
I will go.
Well, texture. Now that we're playing against each other, I need to before the game. I'm gonna give you my hat.
아.
And you wanna go walk out with it, and I walk out with Gen.G hat.
Okay,
yeah.
okay,
Oh
okay.
yeah, the Gen.G.
Yeah. We do that. Okay.
All right. So while we're eating, I'll continue to grill for you guys.
But I want the texture.
Huh?
Cook.
Oh, you want texture to cook?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we can talk while texture cooks.
Yeah.
오케이. 아유, 또 우리 동생분 해달라는데 해줘.
Oh. So obviously, like we mentioned earlier, where you guys are all here for champions. What was it like when you knew you qualified? Like what was your first vlog?
In 2022, Champions
22.
was in Istanbul, and I got to watch it.
Okay.
So it was my dream. It was my biggest dream, and it's like becoming true. I am here with the texture, eating Korean barbecue. Like I was watching. I was like 15 or
50.
Did you play in Champions Istanbul?
No?
No? Oh.
No.
Wait, is this your first Champions?
Yeah.
Oh,
really?
Yeah.
But I don't know how you're so quick and but old. You know, like how yeah.
자, 이 나이에 이 순발력은 어디서 나오시는 건가요?
I don't know actually, but maybe I'm gonna just always practice. It's like in length after in team scrim.
You used to play Overwatch, right?
Yeah.
Yeah? Overwatch Pro?
Before. Not
Not
pro.
pro?
Yeah.
Oh.
Did you play Minecraft?
Minecraft?
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
So it's obviously, Benji, you have a history in other games as well. Talk to us a little bit about that. I mean, how did you get started then? Like, was it always just pro gaming was on your mind, or?
I mean, I always wanted to be a pro gamer when I was younger. Like, the Champions video, who was it? I think it was Munchkin. Munchkin was saying, like, whenever, like, they asked like what you want to be when you're older.
Yeah,
it was the same. It was the same for me. I always feel like pro gamer. Like I was grinding like League of Legends when I was like 8 years old.
Okay.
And then I don't know. It just when I turned 13, Fortnite came out. I loved it, and I just became really, really good at it. Like really good.
Did you imagine when you first started playing that game that you would go pro?
No chance.
Oh,
no
really?
chance. Yeah.
You're just enjoying it.
Yeah, I just love the game. So, and that's why I became so good at it.
텍스 선수는 어릴 때부터 프로 게이머가 꿈이었어요.
저는 꿈이라기보다는 너무 좋아했었어가지고 그러니까 좀 저는 프로 게이머라는 직업을 잘 몰랐었어요. 전에 했을 때도 게임도 프로라는 직업이 있는 거를 정확하게 몰랐었어요.
아 하는 도중에도?
네, 네.
아, esports was a thing.
Same.
Really?
Same.
Oh, okay. So how did you come to find out then? Was it a Champions Istanbul or?
Nah, it was before Champions. Like I was playing like for fun, like Fortnite, Minecraft, League of Legends. I was playing for fun, CS as well. But when Valorant came out, I just started like playing with my friends. I was 14 years old. I was Sage main.
강조를 하네.
grind, and then I just realized there's like people's like getting so much money from it, and I just say I need to be pro player.
What about for family? Because we know, Benji, you have a lot of support from your mother in terms of esports to the point where she was getting involved as well herself.
Yeah.
How does that work? How does that happen?
I mean, she wanted to understand Fortnite. Like, she would watch me play, but she wouldn't understand what's going on. Make her understand, she started playing. She was just thinking about, like, I might as well just stream it, you know? I also, like, suggested, like, I thought it would be... People would want to see my mum streaming Fortnite. She had, like, 5,000 viewers on her first stream. Wow. So then she, like, I don't know, she kept streaming, and then over time, like, it's her full-time job now. Like streaming and content creation. So yeah, I mean, it all started because she wanted to understand what Fortnite was. 감사합니다.
Oh, that's Korean.
I need to practice, you know.
짠. Yeah, you guys can 짠, okay?
짱.
짠.
짱.
짠.
1, 2, 3. 짠. Nice. Okay. When we drink soju,
Yeah.
so always 짠.
짱.
짠.
Okay.
So it's like cheers.
Yeah, it's cheers. Yeah. In England, like you do cheers,
Yeah.
you do, and then you drink.
Oh, really?
But it's mainly with like alcohol.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah.
신기하네.
한번 이렇게 딱 치고 하는 문화가 있구나.
Oh, he's cheating! Stop cheating!
Oh.
Stop cheating! No, stop cheating! No, stop cheating! Eat with chopsticks!
What about texture? 텍스처 선수는 어릴 때부터 그럼 집에서도 게임을 많이
저는
했었어요?
그럼요. 그 10시 이후로는
Oh,
못 가잖아요.
there used to be a curfew in Korea for online games.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for kids. Yeah, like
Wow.
under a certain age. Yeah.
Oh my god.
근데 그 아시죠? 가족 부모님이랑 같이 가면은 갈 수 있는 거.
아.
네, 저희 삼촌이랑 아빠가 저 맨날 데리고 가줬어요.
Ah,
We don't have like in England PC bangs are not popular. Like I don't remember seeing a PC bang in my life.
oh yeah.
I think it's like just popular in like Asia and Korea, like PC cafes. There's nothing in,
Oh, we have
in
so
England.
much in Turkey.
Really?
You have a lot.
Yeah, we have so much. Actually, one of my best friends has one. Like,
Oh, really?
It's really popular. Like every small cities has one.
Oh.
And I was playing like, okay, don't tell my mom. I was stealing her money, buying skins.
To buy skins?
Yes.
용돈 훔쳐가지고.
멤버.
One time she catched me when I was like, getting the money. So after that, I never did it.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I remember when I was younger, like I was really bad at going into school. Like I would like miss school a lot. So my mum used to give me £10 if I went into school for the whole week, and I would go and gamble it on CNET.
Yeah.
I would go gamble it on CS websites.
그냥 마인드가 다른데요.
we are here for Champions, so I just want to ask a bit more about like VCT and stuff, just to kind of hear from you guys a little bit. How does it feel to now finally be here on the biggest stage?
I mean, he's already like played in big stage in Fortnite.
Oh yeah, in other games.
But for me, like I said, I wasn't know there is like esports that much in the world. I was just playing with my friends like for fun. I was having fun. It's amazing, like especially do you remember the grand final?
Yeah.
It was amazing, like
So
bro,
amazing, yeah.
18k people.
Yeah.
Were you still able to really cherish like the just being there, like just after a couple of days, or was the loss so much harder for you?
The experience of like playing in like the big arena in front of that many people was like something I always wanted to do. So for me, it was still like just super special, even though we lost. Like, I still a memory that I think about a lot.
At Shanghai, obviously you had to play Duelist for a while there too, and I know everyone's asked about it quite a bit, but was there any pressure for you because you had to switch like in the big stage?
While playing duelist, I'm always like pressing top and looking at him duelist, and if he's like higher than me, I'm like getting mental damage of it. So
that's true, but you're so good.
thank you. 감사합니다.
Your list is so good. Your jet and lace is good. Why you have pressure? I can't understand. Yo,
하고 싶은 말
it's
너무
like just play. It's fun.
just enjoy.
Yeah,
That's
true.
her.
I played like that until grand final. And grand final, like I was like, okay, I need to win. You know?
Once you saw the
Yeah.
final stage. 근데 텍스 선수는 즐기기만 하다가 딱 뭐 결승 아니면 중요한 매치 때 갑자기 부담감이 더 오는.
아니요, 저는 오히려 큰 무대일수록 더 재밌는 것 같아요. 제가 생각했을 때는 약간의 부담이랑 약간의 긴장감은 항상 필요하다고 생각해요. 저는 경기 때는. 그래서 이 정도는 괜찮은데, 근데 압박감이 너무 세게 들어오면은 못하는 거죠. 근데 너무 아까운 거죠. 오트가.
It's an experience. He played one grand final in Madrid.
True.
He played already one in Madrid.
I think
Yeah.
you need to lose a grand finals before you win.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, it's a pleasure to get to meet with you guys here in Korea and eat K-BBQ together. How's the food?
I'm so happy I got to have
So happy.
Korean barbecue.
I'm so happy to
Oh.
write you. Let's go Korean barbecue in Twitter.
Yeah.
So just one by one, can you look at the camera this time and just shout out to the fans in Korea?
Yeah, 너무 감사합니다 for Korean fans. Like, yeah, we literally get so many gifts in our first day.
Yeah.
Like when we are going out from stage, like it was insane. I think Asian fans are best. Like they are literally best.
Yeah, I mean, it's been like really fun in Korea so far. All the fans have been amazing. Yeah, thank you for all the gifts. Domu 감사합니다.
Let's hope there's more chances for that then for everybody.
Yeah.
Jang?
Yeah, what is it?
Wait, I forgot. Jang?
All right, well, to a good champions and more. That's good.